You finally get to see my natural hair. Yay! Yeah, I'm trying to leave it out for a while so that so that my follicles can breathe a little bit cuz I'm always wearing, the fake ass braids and shit. So I wanted to give my hair some breathing time, excuse me, before I put back in my braids and stuff like that. I do my own hair. Excuse me. So I decided to just give every now and then I'll go ahead and wear my natural hair or I'll put on wigs. I had this wig on the other day, which I thought I was very cute in. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put that on again in a couple of days. I got some things going on. So I'm gonna wear that in a couple of days. But right now I'm just enjoying just wearing my natural hair, letting my follicles breathe. I don't get to see my natural ever because I'm for always keeping my hair did. So, but this is me, guys. Yep. But anyway, let's get started. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. I do not agree with this statement. I don't. I believe in honest conversation, constructive criticism, and where necessary, confrontation. As long as people are arguing for the right reasons, an aggressive culture where people stand their ground and argue their cases makes for much better decisions than one in which people paper over their differences with white lies and pleasantries. Make your point, say your piece, and sit your butt down. Do not argue the truth. I have always said how I felt. It's natural for me to be myself. I don't know how to be anyone else. So family, my last video about Mr. C liking men in wigs was taken down and I received a strike on my channel. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, I'm just starting out. I'm learning the politics of YouTube. I'm learning the rules. I'm learning that you can't talk about Jewish people. I'm learning you can't talk about gay people, and I'm learning you can't talk about white people on YouTube. Okay, but you can sit down and watch show after show after content about us being called the N-word, about I've seen gay channels where people sit up and talk about having sex with the same sex. I've seen a whole bunch of inappropriate shit on YouTube. But me getting on YouTube telling the truth or talking about pink people, it's hate speech. I am a truth teller. And that's exactly what I did on my video about Mr. C. The powers that be consider the truth as hate speech. The only people bothered by the truth are the ones that are living a lie. The truth doesn't have a time of its own. There's never a better or best time to tell someone the truth. The time for the truth is always now. I share the truth obsessively with all of my people on a regular and recurring basis. I do. I give it to my viewers simple and straight. Science and DNA don't lie. I never let metrics get in the way of a clear message. As they say, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But facts are facts. You don't get to pick and choose them. I always tell the truth. And I tell it timely. Nothing ugly improves over time. I don't want anyone to wait to bring me bad news. Nothing elaborate, just accurate information delivered on time and in time. I don't assume that all of my people necessarily knows what I know. So I spread the truth. Going wide makes it more likely that meaningful and actionable information will also get to people who need it. Whether you realize it, they need it or not. Since I've had this platform, I've noticed that most you haters, most YouTubers don't want to say the unpopular things. And subscribers don't want to hear the truth or difficult news. These folks typically have a problem with dealing with inconvenient facts. They aggressively ridicule, then they violently resist, and finally report your content to YouTube. I still say the same thing. For me, truth telling is not a sometime thing. It's an everyday thing. All day way of life. I'm going to repeat that. Truth telling is not a sometime thing. It's an everyday, all day way of life for me. I will hold on to my morals and never go along just to get along. Morals, people, morals. A person's standard of behavior or beliefs concerning what is and is not acceptable for them to do. I will not take part in the corruption of public morals. Period.